I, asbestos, knew I was going to change the world. Since ancient times, I have been known as salamander's wool. This has always made me feel a bit part of mythology myself. Due to my properties, I started becoming popular during the Industrial Revolution. No showing off, believe me. After all, who could ignore me? Good hardener, great insulator, heat resistant, fibrous and flexible, nearly indestructible. The 19th century made its way. At some point, mankind could not do without me. I was becoming famous. All of a sudden, I found myself being used in fire-retardant coatings, bricks, concrete, flooring, roofing, brake pads, and even shoes. I really felt like a superstar, and for a time, it was good. But like with all superstars, people started gossiping. Already in the 1920s, some researchers blamed me for causing some disease to miners that breathed my dust, asbestosis. Apparently, your lungs hardened with time until breathing became extremely difficult. This was just the beginning of my decline. In the 1950s, I was blamed again for causing lung tumors. During the 1960s, mesothelioma became the best known among these. Most people that breathed my dust developed pleural mesothelioma, a kind of tumor that grows on the lining that protects your lungs. It took many years before all attention was put on me. I must confess, it was very tough to realize all gossip was true. Researchers found out I'm a slow-acting guy. People exposed to my dust may take up to 30 years to develop mesothelioma. I thought I was supposed to change the world. People all around the globe started falling sick. Miners, factory workers, shipyard workers, firemen, marines, and many more. And even people washing workers' clothes carrying my dust. It seems that over 170,000 people died of mesothelioma due to exposure to my dust from 1994 to 2008. Well, you bet I did change the world. I still have not clearly understood how I managed to harm people. I like it when people say I'm quite mysterious. But since researchers have been working hard in the past years, I have been putting together all pieces. So here you go. I like saying I'm dust. It makes me feel special, as though I were magic powder. But I'm actually made of fibers. Well, we are. As asbestos, I represent a whole family of minerals. Some of us are made of short fibers and others of long fibers. I belong to the long fiber guys, amphiboles. We get along quite well, though some of us have become more popular with time. Now, let it be clear, we do not harm you on purpose. Your own body does most of the work. Once we enter your lungs, your body attempts to get rid of us by pushing us through some really thin channels between your lungs and the pleura, stomata. Then, the cleaning stuff in your body, macrophages, are attracted to us. Macrophages eat up and remove bacteria, debris, and any other alien material to your body. It seems my short-fibered cousins, serpentines, can be swept by macrophages and cleared up from your lungs. But when it comes to us, the long-fibered ones, things go quite different. We are able to keep our lung shape in time. Unfortunately, when your lungs try to get rid of us, it seems we get stuck at stomata. We therefore stay between your lungs and pleura. Macrophages attempt to swallow us, but we're just too long for them, even if they stretch as much as they can. And I guess this upsets them, for they trigger an inflammatory reaction by calling your white blood cells to attack us. They send chemical messages, cytokines. At this point, a real fire starts in your body. Your immune system gets determined to get rid of us. Macrophages and white blood cells produce even more cytokines and call more immune system troops. So they surround us and trap us inside a granuloma. Makes me smile a bit. How naive of them. Very indestructible. By doing this, your immune system attempts only to harm yourself. Mesothelial cells in your pleura become damaged because of inflammatory reaction. After years of chronic inflammation, mesothelial cells build up defects that eventually can lead to mesothelioma. Researchers have found that control checkpoints in mesothelial cells are skipped or ignored because of genetic mutations that arise with time after the chronic inflammation process. Usually, these checkpoints tell a cell whether it should proliferate or not. Especially if there are any DNA damages, the cell gets two alternatives. Either you fix the damage, or you commit suicide. If the cell realizes the damage is too big, it commits suicide. But in mesothelioma, this means cells proliferate uncontrolled, even if they carry DNA defects. Moreover, we, the asbestos family, may trigger reactions that force your immune system not to attack mesothelioma. Mesothelioma, unlike me, is very shy and rarely talks. If diagnosed early, there are some survival chances. Sadly, many patients are diagnosed with mesothelioma when it is too late. The tumor has already invaded the lungs and sometimes other organs through metastasis. There are still many pieces missing in the biology puzzle of mesothelioma, and I feel researchers still have a long way to go. Because of the effect we seem to have inside your body, we have been banned in many countries. The United States and the European Union are quite strict with us now, though they are still forced to live with us. Every now and then, somebody finds out we're still part of hospitals, houses, schools, and so on. I recently found a publication that claims my short-fibered cousins can also cause mesothelioma. Still, other countries such as Russia, China, Brazil, and Canada keep undermining us, and we're still widely used in many developing countries in hospitals, houses, and schools. I guess this means we can still be superstars.